Hey friend, and welcome back. So you probably clicked on this video because you want to be more productive, huh? Especially with those mornings. Well, this video is for you. Something easy, realistic, and helpful. So what's the best way to manage time? Here's 3 tips on what you can do to improve time management and get yourself more productive. And if you've made it this far into today's video, don't forget to subscribe, click that like button and turn on your notifications. So with that being said, tip number 1, social media. One of the biggest factors for a lack of productivity is social media consumption. So here are a few things you can do to ensure you are not wasting time endlessly scrolling. So let's talk daily consumption. Set a timer for your usage per day. My recommendation would be 1 hour per day if you use a wide range of apps, or to keep your weekdays productive, you can try to enjoy social media strictly on weekends only. So I like to delete apps before bed so that when I wake up in the morning, notifications don't tempt me into wasting my morning time on being productive. Tip number 2 is scheduling. So I would set time frames of when I would want things done, prioritizing important tasks first, and planning my to-do list the night before. Now, taking this approach has had the biggest impact on my productivity, especially with planning my day the night before, so I know what to anticipate for the following day. And it just allows everything else to just run a lot more smoothly. So yeah, planning ahead is definitely important. So tip number 3 would be build a system you can trust. So don't try to create a routine that is unrealistic. And I know it can be so encouraging seeing other people's routines and wanting to have something for yourself, but you have to do something that works for you and not what you see other people do. So I'd encourage you to just figure out what you love to get done in your day-to-day and try and make it simple. So simplicity is so key, especially with building a routine. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with too much. So making sure you have something simple that can help you be consistent in all areas, and eventually that will build better life habits. So when you start small and work your way up and have a solid routine, I believe there is where you're going to see the most change in terms of your productivity. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what I get up to for my morning routine. So let's get into today's video. The first thing I love to do is open up my curtains and make my bed. I just think making my bed just really sets the tone for my day, so I make sure that I get that done. And then I would move on to my kind of self-care. So I start off with brushing my teeth, and then I get into my skincare routine. So I have really been enjoying this brand called Sukin. Their products have just been working really, really well for my skin. So yeah, I love to just start my day with just skincare because it just brightens up my face. It makes me feel alive. So then I add on my sunscreen from Garnier. And then my hydrating cream, again, this is from Sukin, and these two as a combination just make my skin feel really, really good. So yeah, I like to do my skincare before my shower routine just because I prefer that order. And yeah, let's head to the shower. So I like my showers nice and hot. That's how I love it. So yeah, these are the products I'm going to be using. Just a Nivea body wash and one of my favorite body scrubs from Sanctuary. And yeah, I just really enjoy my morning shower routines. Like, I shower twice a day, so I really appreciate just how it makes me feel and how it just kind of sets the pace for my day. So now that I am already undressed, I'm dressed for the gym, so that's what I'm going to start my day off with as my first activity. And I've really been enjoying walking to the gym and getting fresh air. So that's what I did. I didn't have breakfast because I was planning on eating out later, so I grabbed myself just a protein mango yogurt, and this was hard for me to drink because I am not a fan of having yogurt by itself, but we got there in the end. So yeah, I got my flavored water and I start off with my warming myself up on the treadmill, and then I'm warming up my body because I'm doing online Pilates today. So yeah, I'm just warming myself up in the gym and preparing myself for that. So now that I'm back home, I'm dressed, I am ready. I'm going to be hanging out to a cafe to do work. So I kind of love to just create a different space for my working environment. So I'm packing my bag ready to leave for the cafe. Had to remind myself to bring my glasses because I struggle to see sometimes. My eyesight is not the best. I'm just adding on one of my favorite perfumes, and again we are going to be walking to the cafe because I've just really been enjoying walking. So now that I'm at the cafe, I would just set up my space and get myself organized. I also did my Bible study, and as you guys know, breakfast is one of my favorite meals in the day. So yeah, my plate was looking so big, but the breakfast was so nice. And again, I really enjoyed my time with God and just really taking in the word and just spending some alone time. So yeah, that was really enjoyable. So usually after when I finish my breakfast, I will get on with work. So for me, that could look like editing, sending emails. I was writing scripts this day, planning events for my film company, which is Brownston Studios. So yeah, I had a lot to get done throughout the morning, but I just love like being super productive and just keeping it as simple as possible and making sure that I'm not doing too much. So yeah, that's the end for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you feel encouraged, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.